Welcome to today's verse of the day. Today's passage reveals one of the most heartbreaking moments in Israel's journey, the creation of the golden calf. In these verses, we witness impatience, idolatry, intercession, and the incredible mercy of God, even in the middle of failure. Let's explore Exodus 32, 1-35 together. Verse: When the people saw that Moses was taking a long time to come down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us." Aaron collected their gold jewelry and fashioned it into a golden calf. The people declared, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." They offered sacrifices, celebrated, and turned away from the Lord, who had delivered them. Then the Lord said to Moses on the mountain, "Go down, because your people have become corrupt." God spoke of his anger against their idolatry, but Moses pleaded for the people, reminding the Lord of his promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. So the Lord relented from destroying them completely. When Moses came down and saw the calf and the dancing, his anger burned. He threw down the stone tablets, shattering them at the foot of the mountain. He destroyed the calf, ground it into powder, scattered it on the water, and made the Israelites drink it. Moses confronted Aaron, who weakly replied, "I threw the gold into the fire, and out came this calf." Then Moses stood at the entrance to the camp and said, "Whoever is for the Lord, come to me." The Levites gathered around him, and judgment came upon the camp because of the people's rebellion. The next day, Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Oh, what a great sin these people have committed. But now, please forgive their sin. But if not, then blot me out of the book you have written." The Lord responded that each person would answer for their own sin, yet he would continue leading the people forward. Exodus 32 reveals how quickly the human heart can drift when impatience replaces trust. Israel had seen miracles, heard God's voice, and entered covenant with him. Yet while Moses delayed on the mountain, they turned to something visible and immediate. The golden calf represents more than an idol. It represents the temptation to replace trust in God with something we can control. But this chapter also reveals the power of intercession. Moses stood between the people and judgment, pleading for mercy. Even after Israel's failure, God did not abandon his covenant. His mercy remained greater than their rebellion. What do you turn to when waiting becomes difficult? Control? Comfort? Distraction? Exodus 32 reminds us, impatience can lead us away from trust. Idols are anything we place before God. God's mercy is greater than our failure. Take a moment today to ask God to reveal any golden calves in your heart, anything that has quietly taken his place. Return your trust fully to him. Thank you for joining me today. If this passage encouraged you, share it with someone who needs the reminder that even when we fail, God's mercy still calls us back to him.